Hey everybody, Kaiden here, and welcome back to another gaming video. And today we are back in War Thunder, and I decided it would be fun if we worked a little bit on our Chinese tech tree. Now I know this is the first time I am doing air battles in the Chinese tech tree, and I've actually decided to work on it a little bit because I think it would be really cool if we not only grind out a lot of the ground vehicles, but also some of the air vehicles here too. As you may know, on sort of my quote-unquote grinding that I've done, very slow process, is some of the ground vehicles here. I've gotten up to 2.0 with the SU-76M, and I'm currently researching the Chi for the, what do you call it? For the army tech tree, but I am still working on it, and there's a long ways to go. It's actually been a long time since I've actually played on ground battles on the Chinese tech tree, but I decided it would be fun today if I showed you a little bit of some battles in the aviation tech tree here. As you can see, I've only unlocked one vehicle, which is this 1.3 I-16 Chung 28. That sounded very interesting with that break. I-16 Chung 28, and I'm pretty sure that the Chung 28 comes after the I-16, because if it has this little symbol here, this means that it's like a Chinese livery or a Chinese captured version of another aircraft. So the I-16, of course, is a Russian aircraft, and so as you can see here, if we look at, I'm pretty sure it was in customization or something like that. Yes, right here. Operator country, Republic of China. Research country, China. Even though the I-16 is a Russian fighter, that's just what they put in here for part of the Chinese Air Force, which I have so-called name this little tab here. But anyways, I have done very little progress on the aviation tech tree, and hopefully we can get good progress and hopefully unlock this aircraft here, the V-11 today, because that would be pretty good. But so far we're off to a very early start here in rank 1.0 or 1.0 battles, and hopefully one day we'll be able to make it up to one of these 11.0 jets. That would be the main goal. But anyways, let's go ahead and head to battle here. Now, surprisingly enough, I've done pretty decent, well, off camera at least, on the 1.0 battles. It's really interesting because there's a lot of people who don't know what they're doing in 1.0, which sort of does make sense. But it looks like we are on the map here. Ruhr, I think I mispronounced that. But anyways, let's go ahead and spawn in here on the Gladiator Mark 1. And one thing that I tend to notice a lot with some of these players in the 1.0 battle rating is that there's either people who really know what they're doing, like they have the title jet powered, or there's people who have no clue what they're doing, which is a really interesting and also fun sort of thing to do in 1.0 battles. But we'll try to gain a little bit of altitude here. Mostly some of my main goals have been trying to get some of the bombers, which is a pretty decent strategy, considering maybe like one or two bombers will actually fly up to higher altitude. Other than that, I am lucky enough to survive going down into this little jungle of mess here of a bunch of airplanes, but I think I might try to head up still with some altitude, because that's always good. And so once we engage with one of the targets, I'm not sure if this BF-109 is gonna do anything to me. Looks like they're engaging with a teammate there. But anyways, I'm just gonna, did they just collide? I think so. That is very smart. But anyways, I'll keep on climbing, and once I find somebody to dive down on, I'll probably go for them. But so far it looks like I'm gonna head for this aircraft over here. Alright, looks like we are just approaching them. Looks like they are descending a lot now, but hopefully this will be pretty easy. Okay, we've got a couple of hits on them, and I really suck at aiming today. And oh yeah, for no reason at all, I just turned on the aerobatic smoke. Got a critical on them. I'm not sure if I knocked out their anti-air. Actually, never mind, they are gone now. So there goes that bomber there, and it looks like there's no other aircraft around. Just a bunch of people down there. I think I might just join down and try to pick off somebody, just because for some reason not a lot of players usually start to climb like that, especially since there's not a lot of bombing targets. So I guess I'll just join down in on this chaos here, because why not, just for fun. There's a bunch of targets that we can choose from right now. And I cannot aim, and we are probably going to die now that I think of it. A lot of hits there. I think there's somebody on our 6 right now. Yep, a lot of people. We miss all of our shots, and we are somehow still alive. I guess no armor equals best armor. A critical on that P26, and a bunch of rounds just going straight through us. Come on. Got a hit. And we might have to bail out of here because there's a bunch of enemies on us, but we're still alive, which is very interesting. Hits. I've put them on fire and they are gone now. Let's see, this P26 is, and there's also their German aircraft there, and we are dead finally. As you can see, very chaotic, but I got 2 air targets destroyed and 1 assist. Not the best, of course, but it was definitely really fun. I think that's one thing as well, is that if you're having a lot of fun, you'll also do pretty good in 1.0. One thing, though, that I will say is definitely a lot of people, they tend to try to go for, what do you call it? For like the ground stuff, like the ground targets, but not a lot of people are going for them, which is interesting. I find that pretty consistent with a lot of 1.0 battles, is that pretty much everybody just goes down for the ground targets and they just do not pay attention to the airplanes around them. But it looks like a lot of people are just sort of bunching up in the middle here, which I might do again. And oh yeah, also this plane has rockets, which is pretty cool, so I guess this could be good for ground targets. See, we're coming up on a lot of planes here. I guess I better engage instead, just because the ground targets are pretty close to a lot of the enemy aircraft. There goes their plane right there, G112, and background on them. Actually, there's a Stuka right there. I think I lighted them on fire. Critical. Another critical. There we go. That's that. I think there's, I'm not sure if that's anti-air or actual people. Never mind, that is the AI. As you can see, we grabbed a couple of kills there. There's still a lot of people within firing range. Oh, I do not know why I clicked control, but that is my bad. And that is that pretty much. A lot of the AI is shooting at us. Looks like there should be more people coming down in soon. And that is scary. Okay. Let's try to get this DO-17 here. So we got a hit on them. Missing all of our shots though. Come on. Critical, and we pretty much got them down. I do have a rocket, but I'm not sure if I want to send that into... Oh, never mind. We got them. Didn't want to waste a rocket there. Oh, actually... Our engine is very broken right now, so we're probably not going to be able to get to the airfield back in time, which is too bad. So this is pretty much it for this plane here. Let's see, I'm not sure if I'll be able to hit them. I suck at aiming with rockets. There we go, we got one. But that is it for our I-15. As you can see, we only got a couple of kills there on just these 2 aircraft, which is nice. So GG's to them, but we got 4 air targets destroyed and 1 ground target destroyed. We do have a couple more planes here, as you can see, so I guess I'll spawn in on this plane here, but it looks like we are pretty much about to win now. The enemy teams ran out of tickets. which is nice. And so far we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th place on the leaderboard. And it looks like we have just one. So GG's everybody. 5th place on the team, 6 air targets destroyed, 1 assist, and 1 ground target destroyed. So that was pretty decent with the amount of kills we got. And as you can see here, we got a bunch of things, which is pretty decent comparing it to some of my other mid or sort of low mid-tier planes, such as the Japanese tech tree. So we did pretty decent, which is nice. And there's a couple of things that we can research here. I guess we'll just do that. And yes, very good. And it looks like on the V11 we only have 661 research points to go, so we'll pretty much get it in this next battle if we do really good, because I'm pretty sure the last time this was at like 1,999 that was left to research. So if we get a good round again this match, then we pretty much have the airplane, which is good. All right, everybody, so here we are spawned in on the Gladiator Mark 1. I'm pretty sure this is the Stalingrad map. Yes. So, a bunch of people seems to be just heading straight on in. And what is some of those planes doing? Okay, anyways. Just for funnies, we'll turn on the aerobatic smoke, because why not? And I did turn on red aerobatic smoke to represent China, of course. And looks like there's a couple people that are sort of staying a bit higher altitude. There is that one plane there, the HS-123, so I'm not exactly quite sure what I want to do. I'll just see and wait until anybody tries to either come at me, or I might try to head for one of these higher altitude planes here. I think I might head for... Ooh, I guess I'll head for this plane here, but that Gladiator is coming in pretty quick. Actually, it looks like this other Gladiator might actually come for us. Actually, never mind. We'll turn on them. Got a hit. And there we go. We got another Gladiator down. So, very good. And I'm not sure where that other plane went. Is that... Okay, they're right around there. I guess I could technically head for them, because it looks like we are gaining a bit more, but there is a bunch of people just going for that F3F. So I'll head for this airplane here. Got a critical on them. And as you can tell, I really suck at aiming today. And oh, there's another plane. I'm not sure if that was a friendly that just shot at us, but there we go. We got another plane down. And so far, it doesn't look like there's anybody else climbing up to around our altitude, so I'm sort of at a flanking position here. I don't want to go too far into the enemies here, so I think I'll just chill out around here and wait till somebody gets a little bit closer. Okay, I think I'm going to head in for this HS-123 here. They're getting very close, so hopefully this will be an easier target if I can actually get my shots. Got a critical on them. Another hit. Come on. And they are gone. Very easy. So yeah, I think I'm going to dive down on another plane here right below us. And come on, hit my shots. A hit. And as you can tell, I really suck at aiming today, so that is great. Looks like my team's pretty much got this. And actually, never mind, they are gone. And I instantly hit that person, so my bad. And there's a bunch more airplanes as well around us. Got a hit. On fire. And I honestly do not know what is going on right now. And there we go, they are down. Very good, and there's pretty much no other airplanes that are close to us besides that HE-51, so go for them. I was about to say I'll reload, but never mind. Got a hit. Come on. And we got a critical on them. I guess we'll disengage here and come back around. And we got an assist. Very good. I'll go ahead and reload my MGs, and actually it only takes 10 more seconds, so really quick. But so far we are doing second place on our team with 4 kills, and please reload. Okay, never mind, they're gone. And there we go. I'll reload it now. Critical. And there we go, another one down. Let's see, I might come in for this P26 here. Oh, never mind, somebody else got them. Going for this other plane here. And an assist. And oh, what the heck? I think that was enemy that was, or not enemy, an ally that was shooting me, but that is okay. Got a hit on this P26. Critical, and they are gone. I think there's a couple more enemies. Yep. Sort of dispersed a little bit. That plane is gone, so we'll go for this EG-100. And if we actually collide with a teammate, that is embarrassing. Well, that is too bad. I guess I'll just try to dump my rounds into this plane here, because I don't think we'll be able to head back to our airfield in time with the amount of airspeed and altitude that we're at right now. Looks like I got a critical, another hit, and that is pretty much it for us. Well, that sucks. I was totally not paying attention and hit the back end of a plane, and we got our engine all out. So that is not good at all. But we got an assist on them, and we're not going to butter this at all. Oh, actually, we survived. Hooray! Anyways, that is it for the Gladiator Mark 1. We crashed for a very, very stupid reason, just bumping into another teammate. So GG's on that there. We did a pretty good with our first vehicle. As you can see, we got 6 air targets destroyed with 3 assists. So very good there, and it looks like we are losing a bit more, so I might try to focus on the ground targets a little bit. Especially since, yeah, there's still a lot more to go through. So I'll go for a couple more air targets, and if there's going to be any more, or not air targets, ground targets, and if there's any more planes that are going to come up on us, then we'll deal with them. So far, it looks like there's a lot of teammates, but not a lot of enemy planes, so hopefully this will be a little bit easier. Let's see, just because we're close, I guess I'll try to engage with this air target here. Hits. Miss all of our shots. Another hit. And there we go. They are down. Very easy. There's a Stuka right above us, so hopefully they cannot aim. And I missed my first rocket there, but got one ground target down. And this anti-aircraft's gone. But anyways, we got defeated and we failed. So unfortunately our team failed, but we did get 3rd place on our team. Let's see the stats really quick. I know that we got a lot of air targets destroyed, which is nice. But let's see. It looks like we did do pretty decent. Yeah, we got 7 air targets destroyed, 40 hits, which is interesting, 1 ground target destroyed, and 3 assists. Very good, and it looks like we did unlock the airplane, the V11, so I'll go ahead and order this, and we'll just choose a crew here. Very good. So I think I'm not sure if I want to go in for this fighter. I think I'll research for this plane here, and then once I start to level off around right here with our fighter aircraft, then I'll go ahead and research this bomber here, because I do yet again want to go down through the whole entire tech tree, but that'll be pretty interesting. So very good, we got our first airplane here, or not first airplane, our first airplane of the day here, the V11. So very good. I probably won't get enough time to research and actually get this plane here. But anyways, let's go ahead and head back to battle. So very successful, got a lot of kills there. Okay, so here we are in this map here. Now, I'm not sure if I want to try out the V11 right now. I think I will. I think this is meant to be sort of like a Okay, never mind. It's a strike aircraft. So I was about to say maybe a bomber or something like that, but not exactly quite a bomber. So this pretty much won't perform as well as like a fighter, but I think I might treat it like that, which will be pretty interesting to try out. And I'm pretty sure I saw there's 3 crew members. There's one that is like right below the aircraft here, and then of course the pilot and our rear gunner. But that is a very, very interesting layout, especially since I'm going to be trying to dogfight against a bunch of other aircrafts, which is, of course, not really what this aircraft should be used for. But anyways, we'll see how it goes and see how I like this plane. Alright, and straight off the bat, I noticed that performance-wise, this thing is not the best. Looks like we are sort of coming upon this target here. Hopefully we'll get a couple of hits. We already got a couple of hits, which is nice. But yeah, this thing will probably get outmaneuvered really, really badly. And we got another hit on this person there. And I have no clue what this type of fighting is, but it is that. They're really descending, which is not good for us. Another hit on them. And actually, they just nosedive straight into the ground, so I guess that counts for a kill, I guess, but that is interesting. Yep, they just face planted into the ground. It's this other airplane that is coming up pretty close to us, so I might try to lock onto them. Actually, they are starting to go away now, so I'll let the teammates deal with that. Oh, I was not paying attention at all, but please. Ah, dang it. Yep, that was totally my bad. Was not paying attention at all, and we are dead now. So, GG's. So far right now, as far as what I was using the V11 for, not doing so great. So let's go ahead and spawn in more on some of our fighters here. Alright, so it looks like upcoming here, there's a big cluster of enemy aircraft. I was originally going to go for that DO-217 there, but there's just a whole bunch of enemies. I hopefully will be able to avoid the big chunk of them for now, but I still want to engage in that bomber right there. There's a Key 43 right below us. Well, it looks like they are joining in on a little small fight there. That DO-217 is getting away a little bit from us, so I might actually just join in on this here and dive down. Let's see here. I guess I'll engage on this I-16 and as well as this HE-51 that's picking on this JU-87. And that I-16 is on fire, so that's not good for them, I guess, but good for us. Got one hit and completely missed our shot. We are way fast right now. Got another hit, and they are gone. Pull up! Oh my gosh, what the heck? That is not good. Well, I don't even know if that was. I tried to position my camera where I was looking up, and since I have the controls where it's, you know, based on your mouse, I guess that input was put in as pulling down, so that is not good at all. And rip in the chat, we just did a 737 Max. Oh well. So that was totally my fault and the Gladiator Mark 1, but here we are spawned in on another airplane. Yep, that was completely my fault, and we'll try not to hit straight for the ground this time. Okay, it looks like this person is really trying to shoot at us, and they just exploded. Okay. They're trying to shoot at us from a mile away, and our teammate just dealt with that, so thank you, I guess. Looks like this DO... Actually... Oh, what am I even talking about? I was about to say DO-217 because I saw the little red skull thing there, and it's about to, I don't know what I was even thinking about, but I'll gauge on some of these aircraft here. Looks like there's a couple of planes. I'll go for this HE-51 first. Hopefully this will not end up me crashing into the ground. So we've only got a hit on them and an assist. Very good. I think that other plane, yeah, just got taken down. So okay, there's this HE-111 here, which I think I'll try to catch up with. There's already, it looks like, yep, 2 teammates already on this plane. So hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of shots in, but so far it looks like they have, yep, took them out there. There is a MiG just totally did not see me, but okay. Let's see, yep, the rockets aren't going to even work, so I won't try to even bother. We cannot hit our shots today, and we got an assist. That is nice. So far we're not doing too good. We only got 2 down, which, I mean, we are somehow still in the middle of the leaderboard, which is surprising. But yes, we have 2 enemies killed so far, so hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more, because there's a lot, and I mean a lot of enemy tickets and very little of our team. And don't collide, thank you. There's this key 43 here. I'm gonna try to take out. And they're gonna hit the ground, and that is an assist. Nice. But I think the reason why we're losing is because we're not really getting a lot of the ground targets as well. So looks like we are pretty much gonzo now. So I'll just try to aim for this Ju-87, which I cannot aim at all. And we have failed. Well, this was not a really good match today. We got 8th place on our team and 2 air targets destroyed with how many assists? 3 assists. So not the best, and we did get a little bit more progress on this other plane that we're researching. I think I'll do 1 more round, and then I'll have to end it there. I do really like, though, that we were able to get an airplane in today, the V-11, which I still need to try to research for, you know, a secondary weapon here with a bomb or something. I'm pretty sure you can have a bomb in the V-11. But anyways, let's go ahead and spawn in on the Gladiator Mark 1. This is the Stalingrad map, and I'm not sure if I want to exactly go for a lot of the ground targets. I think I'll just do the same thing, trying to destroy air targets with the fighters. And if I somehow die very quickly, I'll go ahead and spawn in on some of the aircraft that have like rockets and bombs and go for the ground targets. But we'll just keep climbing up here. And the thing I really love about like the 1.0 battles is that everybody is just spawned in so close, because we're all in these like biplanes or very small 1-engine planes. So very interesting that there's a lot more people now that are sort of at a decent altitude, and it should be pretty easy to go for. So I'm going to go for these American planes over here, and hopefully nobody will climb up to get us. I think the BF-109s at 1.0 are a little bit scary, so hopefully nobody climbs up to get us from here. But I don't know where those, oh, never mind, those are the American planes there, the SB2Us. I'll go for this one over here, and hopefully this will be pretty easy. But there's a 109 nearby, so we'll try to avoid them. I also have no clue what this enemy plane is doing. They're just really flying out far from here. I'm not sure if they're trying to fly away from me, but we are gaining on them, so hopefully we'll be able to get them. But I have no clue, like, yeah, what they're doing around here. I think, not sure if they're trying to go for our airfield or what they're doing, but I'm going to try to engage at them no matter what, because they are only about a mile away, and we are way a ways from the main battlefield. Oh, we got a hit on them. Since we're all flying in a straight line, I just decided to spray a wall of bullets here. But we are gaining on them, which is good. But I'm not sure if they're AFK or something, because they're not doing anything except their AI anti-aircraft is fighting back at us, unless if that's them taking control of it. But they're not moving at all, so I have no clue what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're AFK. That'd be pretty strange to just load in and go AFK from your plane. But this will hopefully be pretty easy. If I somehow die, I'm going to be actually very disappointed in myself. But they are on fire now. And they are gone. Okay, that took a lot longer than it needed to. And perhaps not worth the effort of going out of my way to kill this person here, but either way we got them, and we have one air target in the bag. Very easy, but we're over 8 miles away from, well, a near enemy, so that goes that. AFK SB2U, and that's their plane going down. Anyways, we'll try to get a little bit closer back onto the battlefield, but I might try to go for this V5N2 Kate here, because that would be pretty easy, pretty comparable to, well, as in size and what I sort of classify as easy to kill, the same thing as that SB2U. So see you guys then when I actually finally get to catch up to one of these planes. Okay, we are finally now a little bit closer into the range of some of the other aircraft. I might go for this B-17 here. Well, of course not the bomber B-17, but this B-17. I'm not sure what country this one is from. But yes, looks like they are coming in pretty dang close to us. We don't want to overspeed. We'll pull a lot of G's if we have to do a turn. We got a hit on them. And as you can see there, do a big turn. And they are fighting back, which is no good. And our engine might die, which is not good. Got a couple of hits on them. I'm pretty sure this is a Swedish plane now that I see the little marking on it. So far, I cannot aim. Critical hit from them. Just dump our rounds into them. Another hit. Come on. Another hit as well. We cannot aim. I think when I'm zoomed in, I overcompensate for like how much they're gonna move. So I guess when I'm really close, I don't really have to zoom in as much. We're just putting a bunch of shots into them. They're still alive. Might run out of ammo here. Actually, never mind. They are gone now. Finally, after all that work, there are done. And oh, that is not good. Oh, there goes their wing. Okay, never mind then. There's this other bomber over here, which I have no clue why they thought it would be a good idea to come out all the way close to us. It looks like this other teammate might get them, unless we can actually catch up to them in firing range. Oh, there we go. Got a hit on them. Critical hit. I know I'm a bit low on ammo, so I might try to actually... Oh, never mind, we got them. Very good. I did sort of steal that kill, I guess you could say, because a bunch of other teammates were sort of engaging on them, and then I just came in and got the kill. But either way, we got it, and it looks like we only have 5 seconds left of our reload, which I always keep thinking it's going to be like a long time compared to some of the higher ranking or higher battle rating planes. But very quick reload here, and that is good. I kind of feel bad because they were landing and I just killed them on the ground. But anyways, looks like we are about to win here, which is nice. And we are finally getting a lot more steady amount of kills now that we went away from the SB2U. And another one is down there, and oh, please don't collide. And let's see. Looks like they are pretty much out of tickets now, and that was a close call. We almost collided with them. But looks like there's another plane that'll hopefully be close that we can get. There we go, and I don't... Yeah, we did get them, which is good. We got 6th place on our team, which is actually quite surprising considering the amount of kills we got. Let's see how much we got. We got 5 air targets destroyed and no assists, but with 5th place on our team. And I think that is going to have to do it for today's video. I know sort of just a random one with the aviation tech tree with China. I know that's a little bit specific. But we did unlock one vehicle here, the V11, and we are just researching this plane, the I-153 or I-153. I don't know. I'm not... Sorry if I pronounced any of these airplane names wrong, because I'm not really great at pronouncing a lot of the World War II aircrafts and... or pre-World War II. I'm not sure if any of these saw or any of these planes are. Anyways, but that has to do it for the Chinese tech tree. Feel free to correct me in the comments down below if I pronounced any of these wrong, which I'm pretty sure I did. But anyways, that is going to have to do it for today's video. If you guys have any suggestions or tips with War Thunder, because I know I am a very, very horrible pilot and very horrible at aiming here in War Thunder. But anyways, if you guys have any suggestions or any tips you have for me in War Thunder, please feel free to leave it down below. But other than that, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to give it a like, and also if you want to see more videos like these, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye!